I am thinking, watching, and I am praying, wondering. Without the breath of God, there would be no music. For without His breath, there would be nothing upon which it would travel. The first sound was the sound of God's breath, the great exhale. And I now think that the welling, rushing sound that I have always thought would accompany the end of the end will be the drawing in of His breath. Is it not funny to imagine such things, to draw them from intuition as if somehow writing backwards in a familiar hand? It is strange to be so insignificant and yet realize the grandness of one's presence, the exquisite value of one's being. To think of oneself as a dot, and to know that unto that dot is a universe of a universe created by profound love of the profound, and that that dot is an extension of the same substance, a creation of the same origin, is wondrous, magnificent. It is as if one waits in anticipation to talk with one so dear, to be a part of him again in his heart, and no longer apart. It is this intimacy that makes me sing when in temporal times I might prefer to rail. It is this intimacy that makes me smile and laugh when in this play I might prefer to wail. This patience is not the inward impatient pawing of the ground. It is actually a twisted bliss, realizing that everything I do matters and yet is insignificant. To be alive is the great paradox, the holy masquerade, the dressed-up cherub playing the role of the important man, believing his part, playing it out as if in a play within a theater in which the play is all that matters, in a theater that when the play is done shall fold like a tent and return to from whence it came, non-existence. Lord, this is the fascinating reverent riddle in which the answer is discovered only to be asked over and over again, each time revealing, each time a renewed discovery, each time a song instead of a rail, each time a laughter instead of a wail, only to be displaced again by the happenings of the play so that the reverent riddle might be again asked once more. How deliberate the mind of God! How forgetful the mind of man! But still, the celebration goes on, and the play develops, and the joy rings out unto the theater's rafters, the very roof of heaven, resounding, dancing, playing, tripping as music upon the breath of God. And everywhere is this breath, and everywhere is this music in this stunning theater that one day shall be no more. And the sounds of joy will all shrink away into before time within the final utterance of the rushing inhale. The great God will gather Himself, all that is created, all that is known, and all that is unknown, unto and within Himself, and collapsing all time, space, and energy, become before the beginning, and all that will be the purest of the purest of the pure, the mind of God in the state of idea. Life is a chalice filled with blue wine. I am pleasanting drinking, and I am embracing interpenetrating.